Hi, my name is Fred Wilson. I'm from the Liberty University College of Osteopathic Medicine. This summer internship, I was placed at UVA, University of Virginia, under Dr. Eric Carson, the phenomenal Dr. Eric Carson. The overall experience, it was nothing short than phenomenal. He challenged me, he pushed me, he made sure that I was extremely uncomfortable. And I think that's what something we need because we tend to be integrated in a program and become complacent. And every time he would say, "Hey, Fred, you have to know your anatomy, surgery, orthopedics, anatomy, anatomy, anatomy." And here I thought I knew a lot of it. And every day I would do my own homework. We'll go to the conferences, the residency conferences in the morning. Um, really extremely knowledgeable. And he will always find some type of question or format it in some type of way that kind of challenge my intellect and trying to enhance my mental acuity. I'm extremely grateful for that. Um, Dr. Carson, I don't even know what to say about this man. In the beginning, it felt as though like uh, I won't say he didn't want me there, but he gave me that look where it seemed as though I'm definitely going to challenge you. I must have gave off that vibe where like, you know what, I'm not happy, I'm complacent, this is going to be a piece of cake. But he definitely made sure I was not. So I'm thankful for that. Two highlights of the summer would be me learning to suture, and he threw me in there. Actually, it was actually crazy. He I never sutured before. I never really had time during the school year due to scheduling conflicts. But one of the residents taught me in the middle of a case on some surgical napkin or something like that. I'm not really sure the proper nomenclature. But he taught me in like 5 minutes. And in the very next case, Dr. Carson mentioned that he said, "Hey, Fred, you seem excited to close up this portal." And I kind of looked at him like he was crazy. I thought he was joking. He said, "No, you're going to close up this posterior portal." So, uh, the best way to learn is hands on and kind of be thrown in there. And I'm truly grateful for that because I'm pretty sure if it wasn't for that, I would constantly, and actually, I was actually answering all of his questions like, "Hey, Fred, do you want to do it?" Like, "Hey, I'll let the residents do it." So he placed me in an uncomfortable situation. He made me do it. So I'm grateful for that. He also allowed me to experience what a resident should will be doing during residency. So every six conferences in the morning, every day at 6 a.m. I went to I had the opportunity to experience in the overnight on call, which by itself was I don't even know what to explain. I tell you right now, I don't want to do emergency medicine. It's just that fear of just like, oh my gosh, you got 2 minutes, there's just that stigma that I think I developed for them. Unexpected surprises or challenges. I don't think I really had any surprises or challenges. For the most part, any surprises would be self-development type scenarios where in an instance where I was given permission from Dr. Carson because he was going to be out of town to uh, be a part of a case that a fellow was going to do the very next morning. So I walked in and I introduced myself, at which I thought I introduced myself to the majority of the room, but the attending was not there. So I was scrubbing in and I'm speaking to the fellow, and then when the attendant came in, I guess it made him uncomfortable that someone that he really did not know, although we had lunch and stuff like that together, he did not know. He kind of went back to Dr. Carson and said, "Hey, like, who is this guy? Like, how did he know I wanted someone to scrub in? Blah, blah, blah." And it made me feel uncomfortable. So when Dr. Carson pulled me to the side, like, to sum it up, basically, you want to respect the hierarchy. You want to speak to everyone. You want to make sure you get permission from not just the fellow, but the attending as well. Another thing I learned that although like let's say the fellow tell you to do something and the attending is not aware, it's almost as if like the fellows have like each physician will have their own way of doing things. So when a fellow tells me to do something in their way and the attending saying you shouldn't do that, it's almost like as if like the fellow like kind of threw you out there to dry because when the attending approach you and say why would you do that or blah blah blah, um, the fellow sometimes wouldn't back you up unless you say, "Hey, they told me to do that," and then that's when they'll step in. So, for the future in scholars, like, just kind of be cognizant of that and just be aware. You definitely have to have thick skin. What it means to be part of family, the NIF family. I mean, it has family in the name. You always look out for family. I have two boys, and I'm trying to pursue a dream that's going to set them up, and to be part of something that's going to facilitate that dream. Why not it's just it's the importance of it by itself. So I have no words that can describe the thanks and appreciation I have for this family. why the INF alums and friends of the INF Dimension should partner with and donate. Like I said, it goes back to the previous question. It's family. We've been going on for 15 years, and why not another 115 years? And for us to do that, we have to give back. We have to make sure this program flourish, and with them being able to just grow and we nourish that, they essentially just extending offers to more and more people, expanding our reach to reach out to communities, because it's not just us going into our respective fields, but it's simply giving back to our communities to inspire the little boys and girls. It's like, hey, I didn't think I could do this, and I go to the Boys and Girls Club now, and the fact that they want to listen to my stethoscope, or they're like, hey, can I be a doctor too? Of course, like, and to me, INF is more than just becoming an ortho or a radiologist. It's just simply inspiring the youth. So I'm extremely thankful. It's extremely important to give back to this family. I'm so thankful for even being part of this family. I thank you guys for choosing me. You guys saw something in me that I probably didn't see in myself, and thank you for just bringing that to light and believing in me so that I can accomplish all my dreams and kind of just set up my family for the future. I love you guys. I thank you so much for all you guys' help. I truly, truly do. I do want to give a special shout out to Miss Covington. For like 35 days, I didn't have a cell phone, and she's been extremely, extremely just loving and just adaptable just to every single thing. I really probably couldn't have done this without her. I grouped me her, emailed, called all the time just so I made sure I stayed in the loop, and I had literally no access to you guys. So um, just thank you so much. I love you guys, and I thank you.